Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. I shot this video and it was the worst product I've ever produced on this channel. So sorry for that. If you've watched it, I'm so sorry. My audio had gone bad, but anyway, I hope it's better. And we're gonna speak about James Maddison transfer to Arsenal, as well as our opening fixtures that have been released already by the FA, and the first 4 Premier League fixtures that I'm gonna react to before I talk about James Maddison will be Brentford at home, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Norwich City. So those are our opening 4 fixtures in the coming season. It's less than 2 months away, by the way. It's in August, and we are in June, so June, July, then August. It's just less than 2 months away, and we shall be up for the new season, a very important season, a season that I'm waiting for eagerly. Not because I think Arsenal deserve anything in that season, courtesy of our poor performance last season, but I think it's a season where we will see what is the true ambition of this club. Not the Cronkies really, but what is the true ambition of this club? Because we didn't qualify for Champions League, we didn't qualify for Europa League for the first time in the past 25 years. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna mean a lot for me, in the coming season. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and consider turning on your notification bell so that you don't miss any stories. I'm here to talk about James Maddison. And the AFC Bella said Arsenal have turned their attention to sign James Maddison. So we are going to speak about that in this video. The video is brought to you by One Expert. Make sure you check out their website. They give me some energy in terms of bringing you the latest. So make sure you check out One Expert. They are the best in terms of betting odds. They are the best in terms of betting bonuses. Use promo code Cossy Media when you reach their website, and of course, obviously, that means you'll get up to 200% bonus, and you can redeem up to $130 and more if you use my promo code Cossy Media. So let us get into it. Now, these are our opening 4 fixtures, and we will begin the season with Brentford. That is away from home, and then we shall play against Chelsea at the Emirates Stadium. We shall play against Manchester City. They are champions in our 3rd Premier League fixture, and then we shall play against Norwich in game number 4. So those are our opening 4 fixtures. And look, I want to believe as a person that Arsenal can do something in the next season. Like any Arsenal fan believes, it's gonna rain. Something's gonna happen in the coming season. So I also want to believe something's gonna happen in the coming season. But with Arsenal, it is very hard for you to say it's gonna rain. It's very hard for us to say it's gonna be this and that. It's not going to be an easy opening 4 games. Of course, Norwich and Brentford. Brentford is away from home. They're not a very easy one, but you can get that one. You can win that one 2-1, 2-0. And then Chelsea, as the 2nd Premier League fixture, that one's not easy as well. That's not easy. It's a North London derby, and it is it's one that always asks, is London red or London blue? Chelsea are on the hype. They have finished their season in the hype, winning that Champions League title and qualifying for Champions League. I think they've had everything positive in the last season. They'll come back with that energy. Arsenal, of course, begin on a very low note, but I think we still can get a lot out of that fixture. Probably a draw against Manchester City. I don't see Arsenal stand a chance, so I could take that as a loss, and then we could beat Norwich City. So I think in the first opening 4 fixtures, we could win 2, draw 1, and lose 1. But anyway, let us get into the most interesting part of the show, where AFC Bell have said actually that Arsenal now have turned all their guns, all their attention and everything to James Maddison after losing out on Emi Buendia and losing out on Martin Odegaard. Arsenal have started to accept that, you know what, we've got to look at other options. We've got to think about the bigger picture. And this is what I said at the beginning of the transfer window, that yes, we want Odegaard. We are interested in Odegaard, but you've got to look at the bigger picture. If we do not get Odegaard, what comes up? And for me, the bigger picture was Arsenal should go out there and track, and track players like James Maddison, and track players like Emi Buendia, and track players like Hakan Çalhanoğlu, because they're available and they have what you're looking for. Yes, I'm very aware and very informed of how Mikel Arteta loves Martin Odegaard, and how he's been our first priority in this summer. But the bigger picture should have been put into consideration right away. We shouldn't have lost Emi Buendia. Now, anyway, let us talk about Maddison just for a minute. I think he is a decent player in terms of his playing style, in terms of statistics and numbers. Last season, he didn't record double figures because he scored 9 goals and 8 assists, but he was very, very injured for 3 months, and that's one of the problems you've got to think about. James Maddison is, it is his injury record. It is something that always disturbs him as a player, but he's a decent player, very, very decent. My problem is, he is English, and at this point in time, Leicester City, if they're gonna let him go, it's not going to be less than £50 million or £45 million. It's not going to be less than that. Now, it takes us back to where we started the transfer window, where we started the transfer shows, when we were very clear that Arsenal could pay even less than 40 million euros to get a player of James Maddison's quality. We were that close. We were there. We didn't take the opportunity. Now we have we have been pushed onto into the corner, and now we want James Maddison. Now the AFC Bell have said Arsenal have been in contact with the players camp, and Leicester City would be open to offers if they actually match their valuation. Like I said, their valuation is around £50 million, 45 to 50 million pounds. That's a hell lot of money for in a transfer window where Arsenal has to sign almost 4 priority players. Almost 4. I don't see that happen. I mean, yes, we love the player, and the AFC Bill have said I've said it very clear that the problem with this deal is always gonna be the pricing, and for me it is something that I look at and I'm like, if we the fans can see that this deal is gonna be very difficult in terms of price, what about the people doing the deals? Don't they see this? But honestly, I think we need to track players like Hakan Çalhanoğlu. He's a free transfer, a free agent in this summer. Those are the deals we need to track down right now. The likes of James Maddison, I love the player. And I'm not one of those picky Arsenal fans who are always refusing player. We don't want this one. We want this one. We don't want this one. I think Maddison is decent. I think Maddison is okay. If you bring him at Arsenal, it's better than what we have, and absolutely miles and miles an upgrade of of what we have at the moment. I think we need someone who replaces Mesut Ozil. Is it could it be James Maddison? Yes, I think he could be James Maddison. He could actually give us that role. He could be he could fit in at that role. But the money that deal is requiring is astronomical. Arsenal not in that position. So at the end, I think we need to focus on more real targets, like the likes of Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the likes of, I think Naby Fekir is a realistic target. Real Betis have said we have to pay a lot of money for him, but it is not more than 30 million euros. Honestly, it's not more than 30 million euros. But anyway, let me know in the comment box what you think about James Maddison to Arsenal. Do you like him? Do you take him? And I'll speak to you in the next video. Love you so much. I say now.